That's scary for
Well,
me though, because I make infield. People always ask me, do more infield. I was like, fuck. Every time I make an infield, I roll the dice a little bit.
yeah.
Do they,
Uh,
Alex, when you do infield, do they know you're doing infield? Or
no,
is it hidden
The
camera?
girls?
Yeah, I mean,
technically,
there's
but I do
there's
blur
some
the faces though.
yeah, they're so you remember RSD. I talked to Owen Cook about this when the whole situation. So Adam Lyons was the CEO of RSD for a little while, and when the Alex Jones thing happened, Adam Lyons told Owen, he's like, you have to take down all the infield video because they're going to cancel you. So RSD took everything down, and there were some other channels that were quickly taken down from YouTube because it was, I don't know, what the reasoning behind it was, but what I have noticed is that I saw Owen a couple of months ago, about a month ago. He's now doing infield videos again. So I
Yeah, I
don't
saw
know
them.
how that whole thing works. He's gotten back into doing that. So I don't know. Maybe he knows something, or he has some sort of advisor who's telling him that it's okay to do that again.
There was a purge. There was a purge a few years ago of all infield on YouTube. It was like if you
Yeah.
had it, you were done. And I noticed one thing: if you post day game, you're way more safe. If you post night game
Yeah, for
videos,
sure.
people fucking they're like, "What the hell
Yeah,
is
it's
this
Oh,
guy
it's
doing?"
it's
interesting.
the algorithm. By the way,
You
guys, I'll
know,
tell you one other thing if that'll protect you. Have a microphone on your screen. Those of you guys who don't have one, show the microphone on your screen. For whatever reason, when I was on TikTok, when I started having the microphone on, nothing started getting banned. It's like I started seeing I got away with a lot more because this is now a podcast. A podcast is something you can bring advertisers to. A podcast is something
right?
where you're expressing your opinion, and that's fine. But when there's no camera here, or when there's no microphone here, then it's a different vibe.
Yeah, gotcha. One thing that I started doing, I think this will be good tip for maybe Justin, because I know you do a lot of similar content. Would be I moved over to like the street interview model, but still combining with pickups. So I'm holding a mic, right?
Yep.
The girls know they're on tape, but then I just pretend like it's not there and try to pick
Yeah,
them
that's
up.
that's that's totally fine. So I talked to Jack Denmo about that, and he was explaining there's a federal law that states that if they see the microphone, that implies consent. So you're fine with doing that if they see the microphone. Adolfo Tex, he's blown up doing his man
I
on the
know.
street type of interviews. So that's exactly that's how he did it as well. That's what I recommend people do. Like is that whole thing.